It starts with us. It ends with us. You want the real? Listen to us. Urban Solutions. Urban Solutions. Every Sunday, 6 to 8. Come ride with us. Feel the real. Urban Solutions. Urban Solutions. Urban Solutions.
Hey, we live on YouTube. What's going on? And this is the Sunday show. And this is Urban Solutions. You know how we get down, and I am here with the lovely Miss
Choppa O, baby.
Choppa O.
Yeah.
Hey, you better watch out. That's a dangerous name. Yeah, you see it, right? That might be karate. It might be that thing in the truck. You never know. Choppa Chop. But this is the Sunday show. I'm glad. It's all good, man. This is how we get down.
Yeah.
But you guys may not recognize my face or Miss Choppa O's face for on the Sunday show. You usually see Miss Monet or you see Marcus Daniels. So right now we want to give a shout out to those two. We miss you guys. We love you guys. We hope you guys get back home safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Back home safe at Urban Solutions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So come on home. But with that being said, off top I want to say. Send your music in because we have the Wednesday show and we love music, and so send your music in to urban.solutionfm@gmail.com and make sure you send it MP3 form. And this is a Urban Solution sponsored by a new thing, and I want to start this show off by saying, how was your week?
I had a good week.
Really?
What did I do? I did a lot. I did a lot of family things. We ate, we drank, we went, like on the last show, I was saying that we went boating, we went on the water, the Puget Sound, and it was at Kittle's Marina.
Never heard of it.
Oh man, live.
Never heard
You
of
rent
it.
the boats, and I thought we was going to have a driver. They was like, no, it's all on you. So we was like, oh, what? So that was pretty live. That was the highlight of my week, besides, like I said, spending time, with family.
Okay,
yeah, for
that's
sure.
What's up. That's nice to hear. And I want you guys to know we have in the building today. We have Royalty Reigns. I want to introduce these gentlemen. They they do so. You in for something else. These dudes is busy. They work and they stay in the streets grinding, hustling. So Royalty Reigns, I want to give it up.
Yes. You can clap for yourself too.
Yeah.
What do I say? Your biggest fan.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
Clapping and screaming on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Philip Eugene House Jr., CEO of Royalty Reigns Entertainment, co-partnership with Paper Chaser Records. That's what we're here today doing, representing, showing everybody what we do. So at Royalty Reigns Entertainment, it's just like it sounds. We provide people with entertainment, entertainers. We keep large kind of, I don't know how would you say, like a bouquet of skill around, So we got a lot of things going on.
That was poetic, right?
I know, right? I love it. A bouquet.
He said a bouquet.
Yeah.
So go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
Well, I am the real Young Rock, one of the main artists and the main engineers over at Paper Chasing Records Recording Studios. Today, we will be giving you a good little bit of information about what we do at the recording studio over here in Federal Way and how we help artists out, right here with my boy Philip from Royalty Reigns Entertainment. So you're in for a lot, just tune in and, keep your ears open.
Definitely in for a lot. And I already know, because I'm one of the artists they helped out, you know what I'm saying? For real, but they still helping me, but they do so much. I didn't come to them for music, you know what I'm saying? I came to them for movie purposes, and they were happy to oblige, and I want to thank those gentlemen for that off top because I'm grateful for that.
Yes, sir.
You know, and I got my guy rocking my little flick too. He got a quick little scene. So.
Cameo.
Right, look at him.
Little cameo, you know. You got a network, baby.
Yo,
Mhm.
They say I look like Will Smith.
Oh, yep, I see it.
Saying.
I see it.
Okay, with the
Little bit.
entertainment.
Yeah, you gotta squint your eyes. Yeah, you gotta squint your eyes.
They said I look like August.
Nah, that was a good experience though.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So it sounds like you're pretty well rounded. Like, you know, getting
Oh, we
into
do
the
everything.
acting, the
Yeah, we do everything.
yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, that's the backbone of what we do. We take what, you know, everybody's got some little hidden talent, something on the inside. I know you got
You
something
speaking
you're
truth.
doing that maybe you do it just to yourself. You might sing in the shower, you might be drawing, but then if the right person sees you, they're like, man, you could be drawing album covers, you could be drawing tattoos, now you're a tattooist. You went from a guy that made doodles, now you're a tattooist. Now you're Michelangelo, you're doing big scale work of art. It just depends on if you're able to get put on that platform. So I'm one of those people that help you get there.
Yeah.
And this is a dope platform for you guys to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I could tell those artists that are out there that you guys are looking for. You know, some of them, and I was one of them, so I could say, you know, the thing that you're really talented at doing, you might not know that you're so talented at that. You don't know that you could get paid for that.
Right.
You know, you don't know that somebody's looking for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
Stay humble, stay working, stay doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously these gentlemen are looking for artists like you know what I'm saying? So tap in with them. We're gonna put all you guys' information,
Right.
you know, at all the links and stuff at the end of the show.
Check it out, royaltyrange.com,
Mhm.
Paper Chasing Records, you know, search that up. You can find out details about us. We ain't hiding, we got all the info out there. So you see me or you see Rock in the street, you can start dancing and one of us might put you in a music video. We gonna find a way, okay?
That is fact. We are always
That's real
recording.
facts. We
Yeah,
are
all
always
time.
on it.
I
We are
love
never
that.
safe around the studio. We are always recording. That is a fact.
Hey, all footage is good footage. They say if you shine in the dark too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
So
that.
I mean, for real, I've been to their studio and like they will put you on. Like the studio ain't no joke. This is one of the doper studios I've been to. Like, and I just kind of like ran into it. That was the crazy part. My guy put me on and I just kind of ran into it. But again, I can't thank you guys enough for that because I'm still doing work with these gentlemen. But
We appreciate it just as much
Right,
as
yeah. we
bro,
appreciate you.
Yeah.
man, and it's all love from Royalty Reigns to all you guys from Urban Solutions, and we all just network on point and
Right.
everything, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. That's the main key
Mhm.
we're trying to do is connectivity. That's one of my favorite words. You might hear me say that like 10 times, 20 times today, connectivity.
Right.
Because it's one hand washes the other, my brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like when you meet somebody, you never realize what aspect they can bring to your life. It might be positive, it might be negative, but now if somebody's already positive and they already got an image for themselves, it's unlikely that you're gonna be on a negative vibe with them. You're
Right.
gonna spin
Right.
off that positivity.
Right.
And even if they got a whole nother negative aspect of their life, if you radiate that positivity,
Come on
then
now.
you're gonna bring that positivity up and escalate it. You're gonna amplify it.
Right.
Ooh,
Right.
this man talking about something.
Rock are amplifiers. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
We see you doing something,
Yeah.
we amplify that. We're trying to take it to the next level.
We turn you up.
Turn you up.
All the way up.
All the way up. We don't like nothing on low. We keep this shit way high.
All the way up.
I don't know if you guys can see this man's shirt, but he's serious about what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
He is dead serious.
No, he's serious, and that's what I'm saying. We need that type of motivation.
Yeah.
We need that type of inspiration and positive thinking within our community. So that's dope, man. I appreciate that. I do. I mean, I don't want to just.
No,
Okay.
no. I'm just going with the flow. Seattle has talent, and I can appreciate
For
that
real.
because a lot of people think you have to go so many other places, so many other states, whatever, to find talent or to build yourself. But there's so much talent here, and there's so much talent that has come out of Seattle. Period. So I appreciate being here, So
Soaking it
that's
up,
what
huh?
Yes, I might have to go to the studio pretty soon.
I feel it. I feel it. I ain't mad at you.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
You in the right place, girl. I'm trying to tell
Don't
you.
play. I'm so serious.
Yeah, Rock
Right.
will have you a mixtape out by the end of the week.
Okay, look, I got goals. Let me tell you, by the end of the year, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to be. No,
No, that's all
Real
you
deal.
need is those goals.
Right.
Right.
Right,
No,
Yes.
end of the night.
Come on now.
No
I'm
game.
telling you, with a full 5-year plan written out for
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, I love that.
That's
So
what we do.
with that said, like, tell us a little bit more about your business and what you do, like your platform.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what I do is I do artist development and management, and I also do imagery, search engine optimization. What I do is make your brand pop up on Google, pop up on scenes, get it seen to where it should be seen. I help
Yeah.
people promote themselves and create kind of their image, because I don't know, I've always been one of those people that have been in the mix, in touch, constantly networking. So all the skills that I got and all the hats that I wear, I think the greatest one that I am is putting people in position.
Right.
So that's my greatest skill. I put people in position. That's
Right.
what I do. So
Man.
I can't not do that. You
Right.
know what I mean? When I
Mhm.
see somebody, I immediately, it starts clicking. I'm like, well, if I introduce them to them, and then we do this, and then you got this made up, well, you got a
Right.
real shot at this. What
Right.
you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yes.
And sometimes it takes somebody else just to light up that light and that trail to make that happen. So
Right.
I enjoy being that person.
Right.
Man, I saw a meme on Facebook the other day that kind of speaks to that. It said something to the effect of, make sure you have the type of friends that'll mention your name in the opportunity in a room full of opportunities.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? When
Right.
when you're not there, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? So, something to that extent.
Yeah.
But man, so again, man, I appreciate that type of mindset and the type of platform that you guys are putting forward in the.
Stated like that. That's
Yeah.
Bruh, for real.
Real, yeah. Make sure you got some people that'll speak on your behalf when you ain't around.
Yeah.
Right, like positive, you know.
Positive, yeah.
Yeah.
You probably got a lot of negative people. Whole list of people waiting to
Well, and you know what? I always say that's guaranteed,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
In the game, in the business that we in, you know, as far as like hustling and the game of life, that's guaranteed. You gonna have haters.
Right.
But again, how many friends do you have that's gonna mention your name in a room full of opportunities?
Right.
So that's the type of environment that I try to be around.
That's a huge statement, man.
Bruh, I'm telling you. And again, so with that being said, I want to give a shout out to Urban Solutions. And again, we're nominated.
Thank you.
Man, thank you. Shout
Did
out
you
to my
vote?
guy. Yes.
Seattle Sound Music Awards.
You know where I'm going with this, right?
Oh, okay. We
You
there,
know
we
what?
there.
Yeah. You know where I'm going with this. So I want you guys to go to SeattleSoundMusicAwards.com and vote for Urban Solutions
Yeah.
for Best Media Outlet. Urban Solutions Radio for Best Media Outlet.
Yes.
That's the
Yeah.
best thing that you could do. And when you
Right.
get there, when you get to SeattleSoundMusicAwards.com and vote for Urban Solutions for Best Media Outlet, you can vote as many times as you
Yes,
want.
you can.
So you can wear your little fingers out. So
Just hit the refresh button.
that's all. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. And just refresh, copy, paste,
Run it
Yeah.
up.
run
And
it
tell your
up.
peoples about it. Tell everybody about
I'm
it.
trying to tell
We're
you.
Right.
gonna post a link below, so we're gonna make
Yeah.
sure everybody
gonna-
gets an opportunity to click that button.
Man,
Yeah.
click it, click, because we working, we moving, and we grooving. And I'm trying to tell you, this is one of the best things that you could be a part of. And on that note, you can get yourself a green package and sit down in a chair where these gentlemen are at. You know, you can get yourself a black package, a red package, and you could come and have yourself a seat in it, and we'll make you famous. We're gonna talk about what you do. It could be music, it could be business. We know we're gonna chop it up, and we're gonna do our best to promote you, and we're gonna make you famous. I'm saying.
Right.
I always say on the Wednesday show, you know, you sit down in this chair, you're going to have a platinum album by the end of the week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we workers over here, we worker bees.
Right.
Right.
And so we don't stop till the job is done. And again, I want to give a shout out to Urban Solutions for making that happen and putting
Shout
forth
out to
this
Urban
platform
Solutions.
for yeah.
Thank you.
For sure.
Much love to everybody behind
That's
the
right.
scenes too.
That's KUSR 999.
You heard that, man. You heard that, man.
999.8.
Correction.
Yeah.
Yeah, we right on the edge. So again, tap in. We everywhere. We got radio stations. We got podcasts. So again, we stay hustling.
Right. Apparel.
Apparel.
Get your apparel.
Come on.
Yeah.
Talk about it, girl. We got apparel. We got all that. Get yourself a bottle too.
Coming soon to your store.
I'm trying to tell. Hey, you never know. I'm trying to say we are all hustlers out here. So so.
Nothing but connectivity going on.
That's what's that number 3, 2? Was that? 2, 3.
Start a
No.
drinking game if you're watching. You'll be feeling it.
So, what type of goals do you guys have for your company? You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of ambitions do you guys have?
Well, those are always an odd thing when people ask about goals because my goals are infinite. They're like this big, this big, this big, and they're growing
Right.
by the second.
Right.
Because as soon as I reach one goal, I'm not satisfied. So originally, I just wanted to be a better man. I was like, you know what, I want to be a
Talk
good
about it.
person that
Foundation.
somebody can look at and be like, yo, that's a good dude. And then from that on, I was like, you know what, I could help people get in position too. I could help solidify businesses. Then I was like, you know what, I want to start businesses.
Right.
And once I started that, I was like, you know what, I want to build opportunities. I want to network. I want to create opportunities for people.
Right.
So that's what
So
what
goals
it is.
create goals.
The goal is
Yeah.
to create goals. Well, what I do is, it's like you were saying, you know what I mean? We a community. We all here. So my goals ain't never gonna be completed till your goal is completed.
Right.
Till your goal is completed. If I'm over here living on a mansion and all that, but Rock somehow ain't, I live on a mansion, how can my goals be completed when we was a unit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's failure if the whole unit ain't right. So my
Right.
goals, I think, they're generational. You know what I'm saying? They gotta extend on past me.
Damn. Where you from, brother?
That's what I was literally about to ask. I was about to ask.
I'm from
That's
from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if you look on paperwork, they're gonna say New Jersey, Colorado. I was raised out there. I was raised out here in Federal Way. So I kind of spent like a year of my life here and there touching a lot of cities. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
Like that. I just came back from New Jersey.
Oh,
I was
did
out
you?
there for like 5
Big city,
months.
South
Yeah,
Florida.
through the corona. They'd be like
Right.
beginning like
Oh.
yes.
Jersey.
So that was interesting. I actually like it.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a-
Elizabeth,
that's a
all
good
that
question.
whole
I'm
that whole.
glad you asked him that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On the spin-off of that question, just make sure, that's another thing that we kind of focus on down there at the studio is, your goals. Making sure you got goals and making sure, that, you got a plan.
Right.
For yourself first.
Right.
For yourself, your career,
Yeah.
the whole 9 yards.
Because it's easy to deal with somebody that's talented.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's best to work with somebody that's dedicated.
Right.
So the talent is the easy part.
That's easy
Right.
because that's natural. You know?
Anybody can, if you're a musician, if God gave you a talent, you can.
You
do it.
just have
Yeah.
that talent.
You just have that talent. You can go outside and play basketball all day, but can you go to the NBA?
Right. Can you
Right.
do you have the mindset to practice?
Right.
Do you have the mindset to be disciplined and listen to somebody?
Exactly.
So-
Are
To
you
show
coaching?
up for
You coaching?
practice.
Come on now.
Let's
you're talking-
start there.
Yeah, you're talking about it.
That
You-
brings me to a love-hate, like one of those terms they use. What is it? Hard work beats talent. or something
Yes,
like that.
yes. That's what 2 Chainz said. Yeah,
Right,
hard work
right.
beats talent. That's real deal.
And I've heard that, and that's like I gotta love hate with that saying because it's such a good saying. But
Right.
I've been that talent sometimes where I'm like just coasting on being able to do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, if only I worked a little harder. But sometimes you're like, I could dunk. I'm a hooper.
Right.
I don't need to do that extra lap. I don't need to do that extra,
Mhm.
rep, something
Yeah.
like that. But it's those people that are doing those extra reps
Come on
and
now.
running that
Those are
extra
the ones
lap.
who make it.
Those
Come
are the
on
ones
now.
that are making
Yeah.
it. That hard work is beating out that talent. So
Yeah.
you can't sit complacent on that little bit
Right.
of talent. You got to work hard behind that.
Right.
Yeah.
And those people have 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people pass them up and tell them that
Bruh.
exact same thing. But to be able to be coachable and listen and hear that,
Right.
is the main thing. Because
Love that word.
some people get it when they 12, 13.
Yeah.
Like, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
People,
I done seen millionaires at age 8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real facts. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? The thing about it is, like you said, that God-given talent. If God gave it to you, nobody could take it from you.
Nope.
Right.
So, man, that's dope, man.
So where are you from?
Georgia.
From Georgia?
Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, 706.
All
Born
right.
and raised.
Born and raised.
Yeah, University Hospital.
Okay.
He broke it down.
I was about to say what time? What time? How many pounds?
Right. What was the nurse name?
Slightly windy.
Slightly
Two
windy.
leaves fell outside.
Right.
Yeah.
It was cold.
The
You
doctor
know.
just smoked a cigarette.
I hated it. Yeah. It smelled good.
That's funny.
So how did you get into music? Like, who motivates you? For this is a question for both of you. Who motivates you? Who's your mentor? You know, let's start like with music.
Honestly, to be honest, I'll say my mom probably being around so much, you know, soul and music
Right.
and culture and, you know, growing up in the church and, you know,
Yeah.
just being around song all my life. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Mom was in old school R&B or what type of music influenced you like that?
Me, yeah, probably old school R&B.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, as they would call it, baby making music.
Ooh.
Baby music.
Ooh.
Okay.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
That part. But
Yeah.
just the feeling to be able to change a mood with a song, you
Mm-hmm.
know, that did it for me because I wasn't able
That's
to
powerful right
express myself to people a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like just talking to them, I get wrapped up because I had so much on my mind. But,
Right.
you know, if I write it down, you know, I
Yeah.
thought, you know how you feel like it's better to write a letter to somebody. Like right now, people text more than they call.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
It's easier to explain something, you know, writing it down than
Yeah.
you know talking to somebody. So, you know, music was always that for me. Like I'm gonna tell you something, I want you to listen to this song.
Yeah. So it's natural. You
Right.
feel like it's natural.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Man.
that's dope.
That's why I'm so good at what I do. You know,
Right.
my portion of the whole studio. You know what I mean?
So, well, I mean, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh no. Go ahead. It's okay.
So, I mean, I was gonna say when I first met you, like you was you was on the board. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So how long you been doing that? Because I'm an audio engineer myself. So how long?
Man, probably about 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait. Yeah.
Off and on, about 10 years, but I stuck more to being an artist.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I'm one of them artists like, okay, I know you're doing your thing, man. You can do it, but you know, you can hit this button right here. And,
Right.
Oh, you one of them artists?
Yeah.
Not over your shoulder, not like
Okay,
too much. 'Cause
okay.
I give everybody that creative
That's
control.
funny.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, just to be knowledgeable, you know, to have understanding. Is
Oh, a learner.
Yeah.
You want to learn what was going on, kind
Yeah,
of. Okay.
Yeah. It took me 10 years.
Yeah, bro, I'm that same
Yeah.
way. I'm that same way because I went to the Art Institute of Seattle to learn that stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And man, so I've been doing it for probably about almost like 15 to almost 20 years. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, cause it's crazy, but I do so much. You know, I didn't.
I know.
When I met you, I wasn't an audio engineer. I was a director. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I wear a lot of hats.
You wear a lot of hats, right? Man, moon.
I mean, speaking of that, how do you like balance the two? Because I know you do a lot of business work.
Right, yeah.
So how do you balance that? You know,
Well,
being an artist and doing the business side of it.
The passion
Okay.
behind it. You know, that's the drive to want to learn something new every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going, you know, to make sure I'm doing it right, not wanting to skip any steps. You know,
Right.
just just the constant learning from my failures. You know what
Huh.
I'm saying?
Hmm.
You know, learning from falling. You know.
Man, you gotta fall, man. If you don't learn from your failures, you're messing up.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
if you ain't willing to fail, you ain't willing to succeed.
Right.
Because it's
That's
a
how I
part
see it.
of success.
Come on.
Failure. Most people have more failures than their successes.
Come on,
Well, if you ain't
man.
willing to get back up,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
the main part. You know,
Right.
we all
Yeah.
gonna fail. You know, that's the part
Right.
of any business, anything that you're in. But if you're not willing to get back up, if you're not willing to help, to hold your hand out when somebody's
Right.
trying to help you up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it'll be harder for you. I won't say you won't make it, you know, but it might take you a little bit longer.
It's the harder route, I could tell you that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because when you have somebody that's willing to help you out and give you a hand and make your situation look better than what it is, even if it ain't shit. You make it look better than what it is.
Right.
You know, and that's the main thing about like you were saying about the community and bridge in the community and connectivity.
Yeah, that's the word of tonight.
That's the word of the day, you know what I'm saying? Connectivity. So I mean, again, when you have that, you could build more with that, you know. Man, you guys, yeah, ooh wee.
So the energy right now is that where I'm feeling is like it
Mhm.
feels really good because I just feel humbleness right now, and I thank y'all for that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I need certain things. You know, some things are unsaid, so I appreciate that. I'm amongst men that are humble right now. Yeah,
Well-
no, seriously, like you know, because that's
dope.
the energy is everything for me in my life, and then you know it humbles me. And, so I appreciate that.
I mean, because the stereotype is that black men don't support each other. You know what I'm saying? That's a stereotype.
Yes,
Yeah.
But and again, that's why I rock with Urban Solutions, because it's called Urban Solutions because we have solutions for the urban community. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the whole point
Right.
of it. You know, that's how I view it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm affiliated with it, and that's why I put so much energy into helping this organization build. You know what I'm saying? So
You gotta bridge the gap, man.
you got to bridge the gap.
You gotta be able to.
And
Right.
if I could do more with the team than just me, that's
Right.
the best route for me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Because it's a situation that makes me look bigger than what I am. You know, it makes me look better than what I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we all looking for, to use each other,
Exactly.
but not misuse each other.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
Man, do I need a
Right.
collar or something on?
That'd
Oh.
be right. I'm
Do I
preaching
need?
tonight.
I
That
feel like I need one.
I know time.
Man, I should be hooping and holler right now, man.
Use each other. Don't misuse each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the most important part. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yes,
and,
it is.
and what you said is like real. It took me. That's kind of how I ended up in the situation I'm in because
That's the scary part.
I got talents. You know, I could write some verses. I could do some things.
The boy can freestyle.
I'm modeled and I took modeling and made a
Rap.
Yeah.
You really can rap.
Right.
Yeah.
And but check this out. I use that as an end. I've never gone to a studio and rapped in the studio and they've not said you can do what you want in here.
Mm.
And guess what I say? Well, I got an artist. You know?
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
it is.
Well, I got a guy, and they're not
Right.
gonna tell me that if they're looking and respecting what I'm dropping, they're not gonna tell me somebody that I'm vouching for. They're not gonna hear them out at least.
Right.
Facts.
It's a
And that's
package
what it's
deal.
about. You know, it took me a lot of time to realize some of the connections that I have aren't just for me.
Mhm.
They're for me to utilize for people that I know and put people in position.
Right.
That's why it's like when you said take a step back sometimes, and you gotta be the oil to make things run smooth.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be that player sometimes, and I got no problem being that person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, understand it.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, brothers. When I think of royalty reigns, I think of royalty reigning on everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I see you guys. You know what I'm saying? And so that's I ain't trying to preach. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to preach.
It comes out.
But
How you interpreted is how it's meant to be said.
Okay,
I'm glad you
okay.
get that across. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So what was when your original? I don't know who came up with the vision for it, but like what was the original vision? Like how'd that come about?
So Royalty Reigns is established and co-owner.
CEO.
Yeah.
That's the man. Okay.
Philip. Yeah.
Okay.
And we networked and branched together because of the record label. You know what I mean? Paper Chasing Recording Studio.
Mm.
Paper Chasing Records. And so, you know, everything that he does goes hand. Both of ours complements each other.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you when I came in the building today, both these dudes was working,
Okay, I was like,
They was working. You know what I'm saying? They were working right
Yeah.
up until the interview started.
literally on the laptop.
And they were upset because they had to come in and do the interview because they wanted to just keep working, you know. Right. So I mean, I was telling man when you get that mindset, you're unstoppable, and that's dope. That's real dope.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
back to the
You
question
never
that
know
you
where it
asked.
starts.
I want to know.
So you're right, you know what I'm saying? Royalty reigns, and it rains like rain falling, you know what I'm saying? So you know it's rain falling. The royalty is us, we the royalty, you know what I'm saying? Queens and kings, you always put the queens first. That's how I started the brand. So originally, I took all the connections and stuff that I had, was getting and stuff like that through music, through modeling, stuff like that. And I started the brand. It was a clothing brand, which I used to, I did some fashion shows, stuff like that. Had artists perform, stuff like that. So I just basically use all those connections now to put people in position to where I'm like, okay, I know this person, they can help you. I know this person, they can help you. We're going to get you out there so the right people can see you. And like I said, it's royalty reigns. We all royalty. We all kings. We all queens. You know what I'm saying? And as queens before kings, we look out for our own. You know what I'm saying? We take care of the community.
It feels good to do good, though, right?
It does. Like, I got little kids, my nieces, nephews, all the younger generations wearing it here. They're happy about it. It's all positive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's nice.
And they look up to you.
Right.
Give them something to look
That's
up
that royalty. They look up to you.
Right.
That's so dope.
I mean, there's certain principles out there. I mean, it's better to give than to receive.
Right.
You know, so when as a lot of people didn't understand it. It took me a minute to understand that, honestly. But once I started being a better giver, I started receiving things that I didn't even expect.
Right.
You know, that I couldn't. I didn't even search for. I'm starting just receiving. When you're a giver,
Things will come.
things will come to you tenfold. You know, so
When God, the Lord says, when you get blessed, you bless others.
brother,
Yes.
brother, and
Right.
man. It must be because it's the Sunday show. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm telling you the energy. I'm telling you.
Right. It's just the
live.
energy.
He said when two or more get together, he's in the
Yeah.
midst.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
He's sitting right here on the couch.
Right.
I'm just
Jesus?
saying,
Is that you?
you know,
Right.
with that being said, God bless all of our plans.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And y'all's too,
Absolutely.
everybody out there watching.
Right.
Yeah.
Straight up, because you know tomorrow's not promised, and neither was yesterday. So you gotta follow your goals and your dreams, and stick to them. If they don't believe in you, believe in yourself.
Right.
Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't believe in you, come down to Paper Chase.
I was just gonna say. I was just gonna plug it.
Yeah. Right.
And I will believe in you. And I know royalty reigns.
Right.
Will
Get
believe
them
in
to
you.
I probably
believe
got a
in
whole
you.
business plan for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
See?
all I'm saying.
Right.
Because with that being said, that's my focal point. I focus on the sound. I get your sound right. I've been doing music all my life. I love it. Every aspect of it, from jazz, hip hop, R&B, reggaeton, reggae, whatever walk you can think of.
Rock's
So,
nice too. Make sure you check out his single. Rock, tell them where you can find the single.
Right, yeah.
Spotify, Apple.
Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, everywhere. The Real Young Rock, OI. That's my new single that's out right now.
It's hot too, trust me. You want to check it out. I don't put my name on nothing I can't vouch for. If it ain't real, I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's only good grace in my presence.
So just real quick, speaking of deterring, I feel like right now it's so easy to get deterred because we're dealing with the COVID, we're dealing with just family issues, we're dealing with our own I guess you can say our own demons or whatever. But there's something about this time where you really can't. This is the best time to be the best that you can be.
Right.
I promise you. I don't know what it is, and I'm like, I just be feeling like, no, right
I
now
could tell
you're
you.
tripping.
I could tell you exactly what that is. Black people have been dealing with this for a long time. A long time, man.
No, for real, for real.
Time. Look,
Yeah.
this is.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. This has been some of the best times for me. When
A lot of people are winning.
I'm gonna tell you right now, when COVID hit, I lost my job. This has been the best time
Yeah.
Best time for me, as far as the like mentally and like pursuing goals. Like when I met you, bro, I was unemployed. You know what I'm saying? Still, but I since I met you, I've launched like 3 businesses. You know what I'm saying? Come and rent bouncy houses from On Point. You know what I'm saying? I got clothing. You know what I'm saying? I could print up your clothes for you. You know, me and my co-host will do the photography. My guy helped me with some of my photography.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's how this circle works. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. He literally helped, and for our photo shoot for my movie, I used some of your tactics. For the photo shoot, I did. Yeah, I was like, my guy Rock told me to do this right here.
Yeah, say that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, man, these dudes are multi-talented, man. And I'm thankful for having you gentlemen in. I just kind of met you. You know what I'm saying? Right. I've been inspired by you already.
Well, check this out. I've been making so many moves. I've been back in town for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
What?
I just flew back in from Colorado. So it's funny you talk about how COVID changed things. I've been literally traveling, having venues. I've been traveling with a rap battle scene, URL rap battle scenes, and sponsoring underground battle rappers. And I had a couple people I was sponsoring through that. Now they would fly me out and we do these events. And then COVID comes and there's no more events. I just locked in a Vegas venue for artists, kind of like a plug-in. Yeah. COVID shuts down Vegas. Like, what's the chances you're finally hustling? And you're like, I got a plug in Vegas.
And all this happens.
Right.
So it's like you say, it's a curse. It seems like a curse on the surface, but now look at all this extra business you're doing below.
Right.
It's time to really sit and get your stuff together.
Right.
So
Exactly.
And they say small business right now are really shining.
Yeah.
Like that is the best time for small businesses. Yeah. And so, people just even starting businesses like before, I'm working and everything, and then this happens, and it always is, you have to have a second, third, income. Some people say hustle, income, whatever it is. But I feel like this time got very real, quicker than what I thought.
It made or broke some people. That's what it did.
I'm gonna tell you.
But revamp and rethink, because really the world is changing because of this. And the way business is done is just changing. So that's what I was saying. Right now is the best time. And it's the best time for us to move forward and to get ourselves, together, just in general, but also, I promise you, as Black people. I'm just saying.
Truthfully.
Real deal.
In general,
but just real deal.
That said, that slides perfectly into my service,
Yeah.
social media marketing, helping people get their online presence, stuff like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because a lot of stuff, the personal interactions are kind of cutting down right now. People aren't interacting. Yeah, not kind of.
It is.
By law,
you're
cut back. Right.
I don't even like that.
Left with
Such
digital interaction.
In person. It hurts. I like to see faces. I'm like, y'all text is like, okay, my text is this. I'm on my way. But you already know I'm going. But we didn't talk already. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, can we eat over this?
I just shake people's hands no more.
No,
I got like a 5-second stare down the other day trying to shake guys' hand. I was like, oh my bad, I forgot. He's looking at me like he almost did.
What are you doing?
Ooh, that's
it's a new time.
That's
man.
not good.
Right.
It's a new time.
It's the first time an old white man dapped me up. He was like right here.
Because you just want to interact.
Right.
You just want to interact. I was like at the park, and some lady just comes up, and she's just, hi, and I'm thinking, like, does she know me? Am I famous? Is this like, what is going on? I'm just kidding. But she was just so excited to get out the house, and she was with her dog, and she was just like, hi, a person, whatever. And I was just like, whoa, like, that touched me.
Right.
So.
Lady, you better get your ass out the house.
For real.
Go see somebody.
Walk or something.
People are sticking only to their dog. They're like, me and Pooch. I ain't gonna see nobody.
No, I can't.
Straight like that.
Yeah, I don't see it changing no time soon, though.
No,
it ain't. I was just saying that too. This is the new norm, like mask and all that. It's the new norm.
So how is that affecting like music then, like doing music videos and things of that nature? Because that's one thing that's always been on my mind. Like, how is COVID actually affecting the music industry?
Well, it really plays a big part in the concerts and the tours
Right.
You know, the money, because as an artist, you know, I don't know what you guys know about like the actual industry, but being a part of the industry, you really don't get paid unless you're
touring,
You're touring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you're doing shows,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you're making income from merch, you
Right.
know, different stuff like that, you know. But the main streams of income, you know, used to be like album sales, you know, CDs and all whatnot. But now, like my man was talking about getting your social media presence up and all that, how you see like the older rappers trying to like go live all the time now, Instagram.
Right.
You see they trying to do the versus battles and all of that because, you know, like people pulling their money off of commercials and cable and all that stuff because people don't watch TV no more. It's all on the phone.
It's all on the
Everything
phone.
is on the phone, you know. So, you know, it's harder for people to make money through touring and stuff like that. You know, they're trying to push more videos and all that good stuff. So it's not affecting them creating at all. You know, they can
Ain't nobody
create
getting a
at
Master
home,
P
grab them.
80-20 deals no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit, I thought we were gonna have to get out of here for a second.
I know. I was like, was that the timer? Oh, there.
I was about to.
Yeah, I thought we. Hey,
Combat
brother,
roll.
brother. Man.
I was about to combat roll. So that was the end of the. We was talking about the end of the world.
Man, hey.
I got that complex. I see you.
Yeah, that's PTSD, man.
Right,
That's PTSD, man. We gotta get out of there. I thought the damn police was coming through here for a second. Man.
So
But
it
nah,
doesn't.
seriously though, that's
Yeah.
you know, that's how it's affecting people's pockets.
Right.
No doubt
Real
about
deal.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know some of the rappers who was popping before, you know, like the COVID hit, and you know they on the hush right now.
Well, you gotta figure out a new way to hustle, and it affects all businesses, really. You know what I'm saying? All avenues, all industries.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out a new way to hustle, and the new way to hustle has been everything on the internet.
Everything.
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 Internet, right?
You know,
But
so-
you know what though?
Mm-hmm.
The old school people right now are
Mhm.
so biased to they don't want to accept
Mm-hmm.
that everything is done by the internet right now.
Yeah.
You know, you can't. I mean,
Brother, when
you gotta keep up
computer
with the time.
when computers came out, no, when word processors came out,
Mhm.
the people in the typewriters was like, no.
They're like, that's not
No.
What's this?
John.
When computers came out, the people in the word processors was like, no.
It ain't gonna-
You know what I'm saying? So as I'm saying that to say when technology keeps moving, the thing about
always gonna-
it, and now it moves fast.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
so you
Yeah.
you got to really keep up with the technology, and sometimes that's harder for that generation to keep up with. So it's a stubbornness thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not you're not willing to accept how fast things move.
Things are moving.
You know?
Yeah, it's not that slow. no more.
It's rough.
I mean, that's why you gotta develop with the times. I don't know if
You
you
have
even
to.
know about this, Rock, but what was it? Travis Scott. Travis Scott got paid like millions on millions and millions of dollars for doing a virtual show in Fortnite. In the video game.
Oh
Fortnite.
wow.
Really?
Literally, you log into the game and all of the players were sitting there like basically in a virtual grass field. They had a huge virtual Travis Scott that they did with the cinematography and all those tricks
Yeah.
and stuff.
And he
And
got
they had
paid
him
for it.
millions on millions.
Wow.
And it just blew up. They, they put him in the scene
That's
and all
what it
this. And
is.
it's a new wave because everything's so digital and stuff like that. If you learn how to adapt to the next scene
You
ASAP,
can
you're
jump,
gonna
you
get
can
it.
Yeah.
jump ahead, you can jump the curve.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, there ain't no more selling CDs out the trunk.
Man,
There ain't no
amazing.
more. I mean, you
I
could
mean,
do
you
it.
can do
You
it.
could do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
because,
for it,
but you also have to be on this,
I
have
mean, I
the
don't
huge
know what kind of
internet
cars you
presence.
guys drive, but if you get like 2019, 2018 and
Ain't
up,
no
I don't
CD
even think it
player.
came with a CD player. Yeah.
Man, brother, I had a car that didn't. I was like, it was a 20.
Right. You gotta go home
17
and
or
put it in the
Right,
DVD
see,
player.
2017. They like, right, you gotta go
You gotta go put it in the DVD player.
play it in
You
your
don't wanna do all that.
PlayStation or something.
Right.
You don't do all that because the bass ain't gonna be right.
Right, you gonna be.
It has to be compatible.
If you play rock band, you gotta make sure. It's
Right. You gotta be compatible.
Hey, can that be our next
You
word
have to
for tonight?
compare.
Compatibility.
Right, right.
Compatible.
Right.
Make sure you're compatible.
Right. Tonight's show is brought to you by the letter C.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we getting deep up in here.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's serious though, man. That's
Mhm.
serious, man. You gotta stay with the times, man. You gotta be able to stay with the wave. I mean, if you don't stay with the wave, create your own wave.
There it
Yes,
is.
that's
Create your own wave.
exactly
Be
what I
original.
was saying.
You know?
Yes.
Oh, you sound like you learning something.
I am. I'm learning from all of you. That's what I'm like.
So, in order to be a good leader, you gotta be a good follower.
Man, I was gonna say that earlier. I was. That's the crazy part. Like I was literally gonna say because we were talking about something. I was gonna say, man, not know the exact words, but I was gonna say, man, you can't be a good leader without being a good follower.
Right.
You know, you have
Right.
you can't be a good teacher without being a good student.
Right.
You know, so you
Right.
always have to be willing to learn. You always have to be willing to step into that role to
Exactly.
keep that thing going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man.
Exactly. Because one bad apple can spoil the bunch. man.
Ooh,
Right.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Right.
It be the ones who hard headed, man, who so headstrong and you know and just want the limelight. At the end of the day, it's not that serious, man. Everybody can go. Y'all all can go. Everybody can't go. You know, don't get me wrong. Everybody can't go. But
Right.
everybody with that same mindset is
Could
gonna
go.
go.
It's gonna go.
They gonna
Right.
go.
So you gotta be able to be, you gotta be able to be able to see that.
You gotta
be
be
aware.
compatible.
You gotta be
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
connectivity.
And connectivity. We gonna learn tonight.
We
gonna
need a
learn.
C word. We need a C word.
You know, we got it.
Yeah, we gonna come up with something.
Incapable.
No.
Connectivity, compatible,
Right.
capable.
Capable.
Matters. We're all.
Capable.
We
Capable.
are.
Capable
Yeah.
matters.
I'm very well capable.
Because let me tell you
Right.
something. If your homeboy cannot rap, just tell him he can't rap.
He ain't capable.
He probably can drive good.
He probably can drive.
I'm
He can be the
serious.
driver.
He can
You
be
need
the
a
driver.
driver in the clique.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody has a role.
Everybody has a
You know.
role.
But
See,
rapping,
that's one thing
You
that
ain't capable.
a lot of people they don't like. And look, you might seem like, why are they saying that? Me and Rock can both say this. Look, Rock is an artist that will step back and be the engineer. I'm a
Facts.
man that can do
Yeah.
multiple things and will step back and let you be the front street and will amplify that. We're amplifiers, like I
Yeah.
said earlier. We
Right.
amplify that. That's
Right.
why we saying
The
like,
conduit.
everybody
Yeah.
doesn't do
Yeah.
everything. You gotta see your position, your strength, and you gotta go to that. You gotta
Exactly.
fortify your strengths.
Exactly.
Keep
Yeah.
building that up. Cause some people, they'll be like, yo, I'm the best at this in the world. And they won't be the best. They'll be the
Right.
best at something completely else. And they'll be so stubborn that they'll never ever do
Right.
that other thing. You're like, man, can you please just play basketball? And they're like, no, I want to play hockey, man. I'm playing rescue out here. You're like, you can
Hockey?
ice skate, man. He's like, but if I get this shot off, I know it's the winner. You know, you're like, no, listen, just shoot the three, man. Come
Right.
on, you out here
Right.
hooping everybody.
Right.
So be you.
Be
Be
you.
you.
Right.
Please.
Be you. And
Originality.
that doesn't just stem from what
Consistency.
you want to do. Be comfortable with yourself.
Consistency.
That's
Consistency.
your,
Consistency.
That's your C
Let's
word.
talk about consistency.
Let's talk about consistency.
The four
Yeah.
C's.
The four C.
C4.
It's about to blow up. It's about to blow up. Okay?
Okay.
It's about
Right.
to
Consistency,
blow up.
though, that's one of my favorite things.
Mhm.
Because somebody they want to do something, and they'll have all this passion behind doing it, but they won't be consistent with the steps.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's part of like why I started getting so strong into what I'm doing. Because I'm like, so you want to be a rapper, but do you take the steps? Are you consistent with the steps?
But do you really want it?
music?
Do you
Right.
want it or do you
Yeah.
really want
Do
it?
you
It's
even
work.
get on social media and tell people that you rap? Or are
Right.
you just rapping by yourself and you think you're gonna blow up by like a magician? It's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna puff your CD to Diddy real quick. Like, that's not how it works.
It
You gotta
ain't.
promote. You gotta
No.
put that work in. It's gotta be consistent too. Cause
Right.
guess what happens if you're not consistent in 2 days? Nowadays,
I was about to
people
go
forgot
ahead.
about it.
You trying to reach, but you like, no.
Oh, I mean, I agree with you. Okay, man. Give me that.
That's
Yeah.
a fact, bro.
Give me that.
Facts.
Give me
It's
that,
like
bro.
that.
Yeah.
Which one?
Red.
Oh,
So, you heard what they said. With that being said,
Thank you.
of course.
now, I work with so many different people every day.
I know we over back. We listening, but we over here like it's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
like
yeah,
we
yeah.
we grooving.
No,
We grooving.
this
Go ahead. I want to hear you.
This family. You know how we do.
I got my little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Sipping and chopping.
But I want to hear what you had to say.
Well, no.
What do you say?
I work with a lot of
Wrong.
people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different personalities.
Right.
A lot of different, how should I say, a lot of different vibes. A lot
Right.
of different
Right.
energies, you know. And the main thing, the main piece of advice that
Right.
I could give to any artist pursuing anything, and that I had to take for myself.
Tell him, Brock. Tell him, Brock.
He about to hit him with the hammer.
cannot do it all by yourself.
Ooh.
Right.
Drop it on him.
You can't. No matter what you're doing.
Right.
I had to learn that.
No matter what you're doing.
And the thing is, like I was saying about the team doesn't make you, does it just make you look better at what you're doing? You can get rest when you have a team because you know somebody else is doing some other work
Right.
that's gonna keep that machine going.
Mhm.
You know, so
Right.
man, and people underestimate the power of rest
Yeah.
because you know I think we got ingrained and desensitized into a culture that you know 24-hour grind. You know what I'm saying? But sleep and rest is important.
Right.
You know,
That's
so
true.
That's it.
Yeah.
that's one thing
That
that
comes from it's a form of that comes a form of being selfish. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
We as a culture, as a demographic, we're selfish. You know, we get a little bit of information or we get a little piece of money. You know, we hide it. You know, because
Mhm.
we've been so suppressed for so many years. You know,
Right.
it's been taken out of our
Yeah.
hands. So,
Right.
Yeah.
you know,
I think
as soon as
it's a lot of distrust as well. you
it's a
know.
lot
Crabs
of
in the
A
bucket.
lot.
So
Yeah.
so people, you know, tend to, you know, stray away from, oh, I have to push your brand and my brand. Oh, I have to support yours and mine.
I've
Or I
had
have-
fallouts
Right.
for that same reason with
You know.
different people. That's what that
Well,
movie's
I
about.
don't even understand that mindset though. Like, I
It's-
mean, I don't want
It's
to.
an ego.
but
It's an ego
what-
thing.
No, I don't. Yeah.
I've met somebody one time. I ain't gonna say no names
Mhm.
or nothing, but I met this one artist, and I was trying so hard to help him out because he had a nice sound, everything,
Yeah.
but everything about him was just unpolished, and he didn't care at all about his image. And I'm like, you gotta care about somebody. Somebody's gotta put money in your pocket, bro.
Right,
At
right.
some point, you gotta impress somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he didn't care. And then when I tried to help him out with my stuff, his thing was he was like, well, if we 50-50 your company, we can do it. And I was just so confused. I was like, so you expect to just put no work in and nothing, and you want to put on a byline that you did half of it, while I'm constantly helping you. Some people, they don't have the ambition to by themselves, or they got that greed where they're like, oh, if I do it, I need to shine, or I need to have this
Right.
part. Because it
Yeah.
takes a certain amount of humbleness to be successful. At some point, you're gonna have to go to somebody else
Right.
and be like, look,
Yeah.
can you put me in this better position?
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't
Right.
matter if
Yeah.
you're a millionaire, Bill Gates. He needs somebody to be filling in
Yeah,
the stocks.
for sure.
Exactly.
Bill Gates can't just show up and be like, yo, F everybody, because somebody's still buying stocks. He
Right.
still has a public image. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
be humble at some point to
Right.
get that recognition.
Right.
Mhm.
Exactly.
They'll take
Yeah.
anybody down. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If Jeffrey Epstein, they took him down. I mean, he had good reason, but you know, saying that to say humbleness will get you a long way. You know, please and thank you will get you a long way.
For
Right.
real.
You know, just
Yeah.
just
Simple word.
Right.
Bruh.
Please and thank you.
please and thank you. It will
Or-
get you a long way.
Yeah, or I messed up. I apologize. Like,
Come on now.
you know, because we make mistakes. That's what people don't understand. It's like, oh, they didn't try to mess me over, and you know what I'm saying, and block, or I'm done with you. You can't do that sometimes because people make mistakes, and you got to know the difference between a mistake and someone just like foul,
Right.
foul play, just foul,
Malicious.
like
Yeah.
exactly malicious,
And life goes
forgiving, yeah, and life goes on.
on.
And,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's not worth, you know, you should spend your life building bridges.
Yes.
You know, not burning.
Yes.
I'll tell you, I am all about that. Life goes on. I'm freelance. I don't lie to nobody. I ain't got no dark secrets
There it
against
is.
somebody.
There it is.
The way I see it is, if you're lying to somebody, you're giving somebody that much power over your life, then you need to reevaluate.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff going on. If you wake up and you gotta lie every day to be happy or feel a little, because you're not gonna be happy lying every day. To
No.
feel content, I
No.
guess.
Mm.
To feel complacent and feel good where you're at, You gotta lie and all that. Imagine how good you are when you gonna stop lying. When you tell somebody honestly, when you tell your partner you can't rap, you're gonna have to stop listening to that song all day in the car. You know what I'm saying? That honesty is gonna bring you, is gonna free you.
When you got
now
that,
your partner's gonna realize he's a driver. You know?
come on. When you got that, what is it? Connectivity.
Yeah.
That consistency. The what now?
What was mine? Oh God! I know that's so horrible. I started thinking about everything else.
Did you say charisma?
No,
I like that.
no. We can throw a bunch of C's up in there.
She said.
I got so much going on in my head right now.
No, she said.
We'll figure it out.
He said we'll figure all these minds in here. No, what did I?
Said capable.
You said capable.
Capable.
Connectivity.
Connectivity.
What the what?
Wow.
See, now,
That hurts me. I'm like, I don't even remember.
I don't know, but
We'll come back to it.
bringing me to one of my favorite C
Compatibility.
words. Compatibility.
Compatibility.
There it is.
Compatibility.
There it
Thank
is.
you for.
There it is.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that would have wrecked him the whole.
No, because I saw it in his eyes, and I think that put
He
some
was-
fear in
his
me
mind was
because
working.
the look was like, how come you don't know? And I'm looking at him. Please just.
He's like, "Hey, fine." He's like, I know it's in there. It's in your head or my head.
Yes. So
Man, you guys see the fun that we having out here on Urban Solutions. You know what I'm saying?
we keep each other on our toes, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I always want you guys to subscribe to the YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe, because this is the best thing that you can tap into. You know, you had to have heard all the game that we put you on
A
tonight.
lot.
So, I mean, we all learned something from each other
Right.
tonight, and we've all been able to build on our community. And that's how it started, because the things that we've learned, we're going to put it into the community.
Right.
And so that's how you build. You teach each other, and you grow and you learn.
The other C, community.
Right.
now.
Community.
I think I like the C.
Come
Some
on.
of that.
It's a lot of good words.
I
in
know, right?
I
Man.
got I got another C word.
there. Okay.
Alright, so
Cannabis.
can I buy? No,
That's not a bad one. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not a bad word. That's
Cannabis.
a good word. That's a growing industry. You got to
It is a
For real.
Literally and
Yes.
figuratively.
Yes.
But go ahead.
C word.
Oh yeah, right,
Let's see where
right,
it
right.
comes
So this is something I learned in going to some technical school. They teach you about how businesses operate with each other. This is why when you go to Arco and AM, PM, and all them gas stations, they got the same gas price.
Right.
Now everybody knows the word cooperation, but did you know that if you put another O in co-op, it's cooperation? It's actually a different word. And it's categorized. The description of it is when a company would discuss with another company and they would co-op between companies and come up with a baseline price. That's something in our community, you know what I'm saying? The urban community we need to get better on.
Right.
Connectivity, cooperation between businesses. That's what we doing right here.
Right.
You see, our businesses are cooperating, so we coming up with a baseline price, baseline values, and we're adding a general value to what we're doing out here.
Right.
So a lot of times people are competing to eat. You're not supposed to compete to eat.
No.
If you in the same genre as somebody else, that's your colleague.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You guys should eat together. Exactly. Even if you compete, competition's always friendly. You know what I mean? Competition is friendly. That's gonna keep you sharp, still sharp and still.
Right.
But what it is when you're trying to pull somebody else down that's next to you. That's when it
Slows you down
becomes
too.
right. Because now you're holding somebody else. How you gonna climb up when you pulling somebody back?
Right.
You know?
Right.
I'm glad that you said that because that helped me understand further about my bank, my co-op banks. And I'm the real deal. I was like, you know what?
You're like,
That made me think on a different level, for
Right.
real. And I appreciate my co-op banks because guess what? I can go to another state. You ain't there, but guess what? I'm about to go on over here because you was a co-op. I can get my money.
That's how credit unions work.
Yes.
That's how credit
And that's what I was speaking upon. Yep, my credit union.
Man, I'm telling you, man, I had the best time with you guys. This was one of the dopest interviews that I've ever done. Literally, I kid you not, because the education for me and the knowledge, it goes beyond just this interview. Like I said, we all gonna take the knowledge that we've learned and take it out from this location and take it out into the community.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so that's how you produce solutions for the urban community. And that's again, this is Urban Solutions.
Yeah.
And man, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that you guys were able to come in. Could you guys give your information so they can know how to contact you?
Yep. Go to Facebook. You can go to Facebook right now, or Google. You can just Google Paper Chasing Records Recording Studios,
Mhm.
or go to Facebook PCR Paper Chasing Records Recording Studios. There you will find myself, the Real Young Rock, and Royalty Reigns, Phillip, right there, and it's a household name. That there's an umbrella for you guys to be able to reach everybody, and it's all inexpensive, it's all affordable, and you know we just do it for the culture.
We keep everything in-house. RoyaltyReigns.com is a simple way to get a hold of me. Also, you'll see links to Paper Chasing Records and everything there as well as PaperChasingRecords.com. You'll see vice versa. So we ain't hiding. We're real easy to get a hold of.
Right.
We'll also
Right.
post our links and information in the comments down
Yeah.
below. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
check
later.
that out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we're gonna post this interview all over the place. 'Cause that's just what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We share at Urban Solution. We get everything out there and we promote. That's all we do.
Right.
Right.
For real.
Okay.
So
Connectivity.
connectivity, consistency,
Compatibility.
She was ready that time. She was ready that time.
I got it.
Right. They gonna get me. Catch me on bar. This no more. No more.
Oh man.
That's dope. But again, I'm glad you guys came, and I wanna say you guys are always welcome. This is a
Thanks
family
for having me,
environment.
bro.
Absolutely.
Thanks for
Yeah.
being here.
Absolutely.
I feel
Thank you
privileged.
for having
No,
me.
No,
man.
seriously,
Thank you.
I feel
Yeah.
privileged for the simple fact that this isn't the night that we would like broadcast, right?
Right.
Not
no.
not for me, but
Well,
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
knowing,
Not for me
well,
neither,
I'm
for
new,
real. Right.
okay? So you can find me on the Cocktail Lounge. Shout
Hey,
out to my girls,
hey.
yes, the ladies.
Yeah,
Some of them
catch
I didn't
'em-
get to meet, but I'm
Catch them on the cocktail lounge
Yeah,
every Thursday.
Right.
Or every other Thursday.
So we were filling in,
Mm-hmm.
and blessings to the people
Marcus,
that
Marcus
thank
and
you.
Monet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We love you guys. Shout out to you guys. And
Right.
we want to see you guys where we are real soon,
Yeah.
as soon as
Thank
possible.
you.
Because, you guys are always family, whether you're here or whether you're there. You're always going to be
Right.
family. We love you guys and all that good stuff. So,
Yeah.
with that, we gonna sign out of here.
You wanna
You know,
sign out?
we're gonna sign out
All right.
at Urban
All right.
Solutions.
What they say.
You know how we said it starts with us,
And it ends with us.
and if you want the real, you
listen
better
to us.
listen to us, baby.
Oh, thank
Good
you.
job.
I know. Right. That's so funny.
She got it.
That's funny.